a lot of Jigglypuffs, myself included, have trouble landing an up tilt after a down air on a Pikachu because they up B out of there. But he was able to wait.
Yeah, you just wait.
Hesitated and then up tilted.
And if he makes it through this, we might see that, you know, we might see him do that.
Yeah. So one of the things he said to me was that he likes to learn the player. You know, he's what he expects the player to do, the other player to do. If he can figure it out, he thinks he can win.
And you can't get, you're not going to get a shield break in that style on a platform. See, he gets up tilt.
Oh yeah.
And that should do it.
And that's a quick stock for Wangera.
And he's able to wake up. It's very fortunate for Wangera that Kurabba went to the left side instead of the right side.
Yeah, and still hit the blast zone.
Yep, all that extra time he had to wake up. This is a hard matchup for Yoshi.
Oh,
up air.
Yep.
And that's how Yoshi is going to get kills most of the time. Getting that up, racking up some damage, getting that up tilt, and then following up with an up air.
Yeah, and once he landed that hit, he really capitalized on it nicely.
Ooh, nice perfect land on the platform. That was a risky jump from Kurabba. Able to escape.
Oh, and he pursues with that flat drop dare.
Oh. Yeah, he knew he couldn't follow that up. Why not throw an egg out there?
Yeah, you never know.
Good super armor.
Ooh.
Oh, another thing about this version of the game, the Yoshi super armor is much better. It lasts a lot longer. So both players here playing with buffed up versions of their character.
Yeah, and another stock in the same fashion as the first one, that grounded spike to up air.
And one way that Wangera could avoid that, I mean, Yoshi's down air is pretty easy to DI. So as soon as he gets caught in it, he needs to just furiously DI to one side to avoid that up tilt.
Did you see that nair he put there?
Great.
Yeah, he knew Kurabba was going to try that down B, or he hoped maybe, and he tried that nair, and it landed just before that down B came out.
And we actually saw Kiro do that against Kurabba, with just a jab. He just would stand there and jab. Just misses the forward air. That up air won't do it. Jigglypuff is light, but not that light.
Ooh. Great TJC parry there. Oh, and that's good spacing.
So Yoshi has the super armor, which we'll probably refer to as parry a lot, like DJC parry, but he also has a standing parry where he can tap the shield button and really just negate any hit that comes at him, but only one.
Man, he's so quick through those platforms to land those aerials. He should get an edge hog here.
There's just nothing Kurabba can do there.
And good recognition of Wangera to realize it was there.
Oh, Kurabba, no fear, going all the way up there, but
it should be a rest combo. Oh!
He could have rested right there. It might not have killed. Might not have killed, but it would have been something.
I think he used the up air a little late. He got the jump before the up air. He needs the up air as the jump's coming out.
Another thing we might see Wangera do is the like a Tekken place rest.
Oh yeah.
Kurabba keeps going for these forward airs, these spikes and the down airs. Wangera could Tekken place and rest, which everyone here would go nuts if that happened.
Something else I see Wangera do a lot, and I haven't seen it too much in this match per se, is he'll wait on the edge of the platform shielding and just wait to get pushed off and use an air or an aerial.
He did that so much against Dexter.
Exactly. So maybe he's saving that.
There, just like that.
How's he going to follow it up? Oh,
a little slow,
hesitation.
But he still gets it.
I think it was. I'm hoping it was intentional. I mean, if he would have ran in for that grab, he would have gotten jabbed. But that hesitation. Oh,
he stays on stage.
I don't know if that was good DI.
This is a shield break,
and that's what we're talking about. And we hear the crowd going nuts.
Kurabba, so smooth with that. He actually was alternating sides. You'll see most Yoshis just go at one side and end up pushing the character off stage instead of getting the shield break. He was going back and forth with it. That was one of the best shield breaks I've seen.
Wangera being patient here. He's not going in
I thought he might rest there.
Oh, I don't know if he has a. Does he have a
No,
jump?
he's got nothing.
Yeah.
He has nothing.
Wangera with an excellent recognition that there was no jump left and putting those nairs right where they needed to be. You could see was a little nervous there. He's like,
why do all of my games have to be so close?
yeah. He's relieved because he thought maybe that game would have been taken by Kurabba, and I think he's expected to win this.
Yeah, I mean, just based on seeding and everything, and you know what I've gathered from everybody, yeah, Wangera is definitely the favorite here.
Yeah.
But we saw what a Yoshi can do. I mean, that shield break, you don't even have to do any damage. Jigglypuff can be at 0.
Oh, interesting. He tries to do the up tilts, which can lead to certain things, like depending on DI.
And that will work against basically every other character in the game. But Yoshi with the super armor to get out.
Yeah, that double jump gets him out of a lot of combos. Oh, I was wondering how he was going to follow that up. He went for a grab. He might have been able to running flat drop dare and air, but was just out of range for the grab.
It was almost like I'm sure you've done this before. You throw some moves out, and you don't actually expect them to connect.
Yeah.
And then when it does, you're like, oh,
Well,
I didn't have a follow up for that.
Oh, good jab.
The jab may have saved him.
See even getting that. It's so hard to edge guard Wangera with his tricky recovery style.
And I mean, Puff's recovery in this game is just not even close to what it is in like Melee or something. Jigglypuff really only has like 2 or 3 of those 5 jumps move Jigglypuff up.
Yeah,
and there's no air dodge for the extra distance, so you have to rely on pound to kind of stall.
Right, you can get a little distance from your F air.
Yeah, tiny bit.
A tiny bit. So if you are jumping back and you're not, using pound, you might as well throw out an F air. But you'll see Wangera actually, because back air kind of does the same thing, but in the back direction. To avoid hits, sometimes he will back air in the opposite direction. He's one of the only players who you see with Jigglypuff do that and do it effectively.
Oh, he wanted to sneak under there, but it was a good down air from Kurabba.
Kurabba's having a tough time getting rid of this stock. I mean, this is a high percentage for Jigglypuff to be at versus a character who hits as hard as Yoshi.
Yeah, does. I mean, back air, neutral air, a lot, any grab.
Yeah, a single strong nair.
Dash attack even.
Yeah. I mean, and at the percentage he's at, he can parry something in there, so that might be what he should be, going for in this situation.
That was so close there.
He's using his double jump. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
and that
Kurabba could actually bait out a hit and just get hit on purpose, but DJC threw it.
Exactly. And the one hit that he connected with in the past 30 seconds was a forward air, which is the only hit you really can't. Like you don't want to be throwing that out in neutral.
Oh, he doesn't get that up tilt to connect to the rest. Parry and then a down air.
Oh, and a forward air.
Again, it's like he's only using abilities that won't
that won't kill.
That won't do it.
He's not. He's in the zone with space.
No, that up air.
He's focusing on the spacing, but he's not. He wasn't aware of the percentage enough to think I just have to connect with something that'll hit Jigglypuff horizontally.
Oh no, he got that last hit.
Yeah.
So Jigglypuff is very unique in that there's a move you don't want to Z cancel sometimes, and that's that down air. Because if you don't Z cancel it, the last hit of it will pop your opponent up a little bit, and that's what allowed that nice up tilt.
Yeah, and your lag actually doesn't change when you don't Z cancel that move. There's still no lag on it. It just has an extra hitbox that pops the opponent into hit stun.
It's just better.
Yeah, it's just better to not Z cancel. And there are a few moves with different properties if you don't Z cancel. But
not gonna do it.
Oh, this could be. Oh yeah, he wanted that reverse bear to rest maybe.
Because an up air wouldn't do it. Oh, Kurabba with that back air comes, bringing his back. 3 stocks now. Up tilt and rest.
Yeah. Kurabba got caught by those 2 dares.
And he's not DIing that down air. He's just taking it.
Oh, and he just waits.
Parry's
Good
grab.
parry though. Yeah, Wangera would have had an easy kill there if that parry didn't happen, because he just waited for the tech in place and was going to have a forward throw to maybe an aerial, maybe not, maybe just rest right away. luckily for...
Oh, and he gets that forward air.
And that's fortuitous for Kurabba that that spacing brought Wangera off the stage because that forward air will spike him. Defensive egg.
That's another thing. If Wangera has to be so careful because if he shields on a platform and Kurabba gets one of those down airs, that's a shield break.
I'm wondering why he doesn't just sort of rest there sometimes. That's actually something you can do against Yoshis when they're recovering. Since most Yoshis are hesitant to use a move and lose their super armor, you can just rest.
It works once. It works one time, and then the Yoshi's like, all right, not again.
Yeah, maybe he's saving it.
And that's the thing, like tricks like that, sometimes you really want to save that for like the right moment.
This is a dangerous... Oh, wow, and Kurabba didn't go for that forward air, but Wangera was in a dangerous position. Oh, this is a stock.
Do it.
So Kurabba has the lead here.
At 163.
Yeah, that's a high percentage.
Yeah, I mean, he basically doesn't have super armor now. I think Sing would break his super armor.
Yeah.
So don't worry, guys. I know Sing doesn't do damage.
So either of these characters could die really quickly from a combo from the other. So,
oof, smart not to shield.
Oh, and he hits him off the platform on purpose.
And this is it.
And that's it. Wangera goes and wins the second game. Wow, he knew exactly what he wanted to do with that platform, with that forward air right onto the platform. He didn't mess around with any other thing. He just wanted to get that tech in place or that hit in place and get the grab. That's just such a heads-up play. You keep using that term to describe Wangera's play style, but it's just he's so present in the moment and knowing exactly what to do when he lands a hit. Kurabba, and I think that might be the difference there, right? I mean, we were saying before, Kurabba had 150% on Jigglypuff and is hitting with down airs and forward airs. He's hitting with spiking moves or jabs.
Instead of just like doing nothing but nairs.
Back air,
like,
nair.
Back air.
Forward tilt would have killed off the top at that point.
Yeah, at that point.
Any move that has like horizontal or vertical knockback.
Oh, wow. Kurabba almost went right off stage with his double jump. And he got down aired anyway.
Kurabba shakes it off a little.
Yeah, risky play from Kurabba, but I don't know, when you're down like this, you almost have to.
Yeah, right now he's getting outplayed, and oh, that's a great TJC parry for that F air.
That does it, 86 off the top.
And see, that's the type of play that he's doing. He's right back in it. And if he keeps doing that, Wangera won't be able to go for those things as much anymore. He'll have to make an adjustment, so. Oh,
is he able to? Oh no,
good DI.
Yeah, able to land on the platform instead of the ground.
And now Wangera's on the run a little. It was a nice sequence from Kurabba.
Rest, yeah.
Oh.
Is he able to get a move in? Down airs.
And Wangera sees that the moment is there and capitalizes.
Great egg. Wangera was probably ready with a down air.
It's just so cool to see players really stick to their guns on their characters, and I can't say I'm one to even do that, But Wangera and Kurabba, these guys are these are their characters, and they're...
Yeah, and the only time we saw them deviate from these characters is in teams.
Yeah, and and didn't they play a low-tier tournament?
Oh, yes, we did play a low-tier tournament, so they were required to play different characters.
Right. And you can see that they obviously have skills with other characters, so... Oh, wow, and that perfect landing with that up air from the side plat to the top plat. Is he going to be far away?
Oh, he can't follow it up.
We thought maybe he was too far to be followed up with that up air, but...
hit stun in this game is just crazy sometimes.
Good down air from Kurabba in that neutral. Kurabba takes a lead here.
Oh, bad roll.
And Wangera was ready if he teched toward the right.
Oh, wow, he ends up hitting him off stage with that.
He was just able to avoid that down air.
Oh, okay, so that's what he's going for. He wants to pop Jigglypuff up with that down air and then plat drop up air. for the KO because he just attempted it there. It was so close.
Yeah, he got it there. He got it with a down air and popped him up with that, and then he did, right? Flat drop up air for the kill.
Yep. And yeah, a flat drop up air is, I mean, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, in this game, if you're
he
familiar
tried doing an attack, I think.
With no C-stick, if you're not familiar with this game as much, that's like one of the technical things to do in this game, is to be able to do up airs and flat drop or fast fall up airs without using your double jump.
Right, because you can't turn off up to jump. Tap to jump is always on in this game.
Wow. Kurabba
had a lead at one point, and now is looking at possibly his last stock in the tournament. He needs something quick.
Oh, gets the grab.
I thought he was going to forward air. He does. Can he reach? No.
Ooh!
Another bad roll.
Oh, wow, and an up tilt there. Could have spelled doom. I don't know why Wangera didn't up tilt. Kurabba rolled right into him on the edge of that plat.
And again, Wangera's shielding on the platform there. Kurabba, if he was looking for that down air, he could have had a shield break, quick stock, and he would just be down one right now.
Ooh.
But he gets a reverse back air.
Yeah, Wangera actually teleported there, so that back air had the reverse hitbox because he wound up underneath and on the other side of Kurabba.
And the Jigglypuff teleport is a weird, that's a wonky thing with the dash animation.
Ooh.
Oh, just misses!
And you see that back air come out just in case he needs to try to move his hurt boxes a little.
And the egg!
Wow, and this is down to last stock here. We thought Kurabba was out, but he's putting up a fight here in game 3.
Up air, sneaks it in.
Oh, great jump.
Double jumps through the down air. Oh, pushes off Wangera.
Oh, and he tries to up tilt just in case Wangera's flying in, or Kurabba's flying in. Ooh, pushes him off the plat.
Does he have a jump? He does. Just grabs a ledge. And Yoshi goes off first! Wangera eliminates Kurabba.
And Wangera is now the only remaining Japanese player still in Super Smash Gone 2016. And we see these players, I'm sure with a ton of respect for each other, traveling a very long way together to get here for this event.
And hopefully, it's all in good fun with them.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Traveling all this way and then playing each other.
Yeah.
It's got to be a little bit rough, but think about how far they had to go to make that happen.
Yeah, they were bound to run into each other eventually.